Sean, what were your thoughts on that?
Disappointing. Disappointed to lose that one. I thought offensively we battled hard all game. I know for a fact it was never a question of effort. I think it was just a couple 3 and outs in the first half, but I'm really proud of the way this team has been able to kind of fight our way back into the game and fight our way back in to take the lead in the second half. I think it's just we got to be able to sustain drives early, late in games. I think it's just raising the level of execution. I think we've done that to a certain extent, but it's just we're still looking for that. Coach Garrett always talks about looking for that perfect play, perfect game. We're never going to get it, but it's the pursuit of it that gets you close. And I think we're getting closer to it, but still work to be done.
Even when you were able to sustain some drives, it just seemed like too many of them ended in field goals. Just what maybe attributed to that, just not being able to finish them off?
I'll have to go back and look at the film to know for sure. But I think it's just a matter of when we get in there, we just got to really execute. I think it's a good thing that we're getting points. I think we got points every time we were in the red zone, but as an offense, our standard's much higher than that. We want to get a touchdown every time we're in there. So it's something we need to improve, but I'll have to look at the film to say what it is exactly.
Sean, 3 of these 4 losses, I think you've had fourth-quarter leads. Did you take anything positive from that?
It's maybe in a sense. I think it shows the way our team can adjust and really battle our way, back into a game, or the way we fight down to the very end. And I think that's something to feel good about. I'm proud of the way our team's effort. It's never in practice, in games, when we're working out, watching film. It's never ever an issue of effort or attention or wanting to be good. I think we just got to go out there and do it.
You guys scored on that first drive. It was a great drive right away. You're up 10-0. At that point, did you think that this was going to be the game and you were going to get this victory?
You can't really think about the end of the game after the first drive. Certainly, we were happy with how efficient we were. I think it was only maybe 4 or 5 plays, but you can't turn that into what you think the game will be like for the next 58 minutes or whatever it is. You just have to really be short-sighted and just look at the next play, the next drive.
It was a very pass-heavy game for you guys today. I think 400 yards, and you had a lot of good pass plays like that 49-yarder in the beginning to Mel Dockery, Jordan Dillman, a lot of long passes. What was working for you guys today?
Well, I think it was a variety of things. I think we did a good job of taking our shots. I think we hit a couple of them early, one to Ramel, one to Victor, just off the top of my head, and then you want to balance that with also taking some short, quick passes, taking what the defense is giving you. So I think we found a good balance in the passing game of combining those two things with some screens, with some draws in the run game. I think it's I won't know for sure right now. I think it's just going to come down to playing a complete game for our offense.
Sean, what do you say to the fans? They've been with you and they're pulling hard for you, and a series of these games now where you haven't been able to come through and give them a victory.
It's I guess I just want them to know how much our team cares about each other, our fans, being successful. We're in a bit of a rough patch, I guess you could say, over these last few games, but I could not be more proud of my teammates and the way that they fight and the way that they work through the week. And we're doing that, for each other, but also for the fans. And I want them to know that this team really cares about everything we do here on a day in and day out basis, and we're focused on playing good football.
Sean, you talk about the effort not being a problem, but there are some mistakes and big drops and penalties. Do you worry that people often say that winning breeds winning, that right now that losing is kind of breeding losing?
We're not thinking that way. It's I think the one thing is penalties. That's something that has kind of nagged us as an offense, throughout the year. I think we did a good job of eliminating the pre-snap penalties. I don't believe we had any false starts this game or anything like that. I think the one thing that our team's going to eliminate for sure is just the post play, personal foul, stuff like that. That's stuff that it's just discipline. Being a disciplined football team and we're focusing on it, and it'll be changed.
Coach Riley said last week when kind of talking about the fourth quarters and letting them slip away, he was like, I want to see that there's guys that want to take the last shot, basically, using the basketball metaphor. After this one, again, you're one of the biggest leaders on this team. Do you believe that you guys have the people to pull these close games out down the stretch?
Absolutely. It's never, you say we've lost a few close games, but I think we're right in it to the very end, and I think it's just a play here or there, and we could be feeling a lot differently about where things are right now, but I have the utmost confidence in every one of my guys and the defense and the special teams to make a play in the fourth quarter, and like you said, kind of take that last shot. We got the guys to do it, and we're right in these games, so it's going to come up, and we're going to do it.
Thanks, Sean.